Greetings, this is Amy Frary. I'm a sixth grade core teacher over at Lincoln, and the purpose of this screencast is to show a suggested structural model for creating Google Classrooms for our 2021 school year. The district suggested sharing a model classroom template, one that secondary teachers could use as a starting place. The goal is to offer some level of continuity for students and families in order to prevent confusion when using Google Classroom. All teachers have access to one of the secondary classroom templates. You and about 20 other teachers are invited to a template as a co-teacher. That means that you can click right here on the three dots, the peas in the pod, the snowman, and make a copy of this template. And I would encourage you to do that right now. Split your screen and go ahead and make that copy. It'll take a minute to load. By making a copy, the template itself is preserved and you can start editing and personalizing your copy for your different courses. Please do not archive the template. If you do that, everyone else will lose access. So hopefully you've made a copy, and I'm going to start diving into this class. And the first thing I'm going to do is come over to the settings gear. And the suggestion is that where it says class name, that's where the course name would go. And then down here where it says section, this is where we're hoping that teachers would put their period, their site initials, and the school year, so that there's a little consistency in what kids and parents are seeing at the Google Classroom homepage. And what that would end up looking like, as an example, I'm going to flash to a student Google Classroom, is it might say History 6, Period 1, LMS 2021. And this third line, Amy Frary, that appears automatically. There's not a place for you to enter your name, but Google Classroom knows you're the teacher or owner, and so it will always put your name in the third line on the student tile. Additionally, your personal icon, your Bitmoji, whatever it might be, will always appear in that circle. So again, it would be the course name, then under section, period, site, and year. And you can absolutely add class descriptions, room, subjects, but those are the things we're encouraging some consistency amongst our teachers for. Okay, down here in the general settings, we encourage that teachers start with the most restrictive settings, meaning that on the stream, only teachers can post and comment. And then in terms of viewing classwork on the stream, to hide notifications. That just keeps it a little neater and less cluttered. We also would like everyone to have the Guardian summaries toggled on. That's the way that parents can get daily or weekly updates from class, and keep the Google Meet toggled off since we'll be using Zoom. And if you want to know a little bit more about a deeper dive into the settings, gear, and options for you, there's additional support videos on the EdTech website. So I'm going to close out of class settings. Remember, if you make changes, you have to save. And I'm going to go over to the classwork tab. Now that we're here on the classwork tab, the suggestion is to have a top topic called class information and materials, where teachers can post their syllabus and class norms, their Zoom links, a Clever homeroom link. Clever's the place where kids are going to need to access their apps for the year, maybe a class website, and other things that would help students navigate your classroom, your unique online supports. And if that is kept at the top, it creates a common place, and families will have a much easier time. Then the suggestion is to use dates or session numbers as topics. Any assignments, materials, etc. for that session, date, or maybe that week could be posted underneath that topic. That would really help students stay organized. This template has all these topics already sketched in for you. You do need to edit them to put in the specific date, session number, or week, and you can do that by clicking on the three dots, the snowman, and renaming it right like here. Just a reminder that teachers can see all the topics immediately on the classwork tab, but these topics only become visible to students when they have a published assignment or material within that topic. So right now I can see all 24 sessions worth, but my students would only see the class information and material one because that's the only one that has stuff under the topic. The topics and sessions are organized so that at the end of the semester, at the end, stuff from session 1 will be at the very bottom of the classwork tab, and the end of semester session date will be at the top, so that it would be the most recent stuff visible at the top for the kids. You might notice that this template has some cute emojis and icons, the color-coded blocks, the little eye for information, maybe the little globe right there. If you want to learn how to add those images, visit the EdTech website. The EdTech website is also where you'll find review videos, tutorials, etc. on posting Google Classroom assignments, etc. As a reminder, we want you to use this as a copy, so make sure that you've made the copy of it before you do any changes to it.